Good afternoon. My name is Denise Young, life skills coach, educational specialist. Today, the topic is about how to blend a family. When you're dating, you get married, and step parenting and blended families, it's hard to do. I've seen some great, amazing stories and some success stories. I've seen some horror stories as well, and I like to give two sides of every um, topic or situation, but I want to give strategies and tips on how to parent when you're in a blended family. I hope these tips helped. I hope that you will share, leave comments, thumbs up if you like the video. So let's talk about the tips and strategies. In laying a foundation for a blended family, I have a few strategies that I found that have worked in counseling and seeing um, families be successful through this transition. The first tip is too many changes at once can really unsettle the child. Blended families are hard, but the highest successful rate in couples waiting about 2 years, I think, or more to divorce or remarry and blend has been successful. Um, and you remember in these stats, sometimes it works and sometimes it don't when you talk about stats and things of that nature. But I found that if you wait a few years and have a great communication with your children, blending helps and it's successful. Also, too, I just want to add in there, blending with the right man or woman is very important. A lot of times we get remarried to people that our children do not like, and that's another video in itself. But um, you have to make sure that that person really wants to blend and blend well and in it for the long haul, because I truly believe that if you're being with someone that doesn't really want to be blended or in it to be successful, you're going to have problems. The next tip is don't expect to fall in love with their partner's children overnight. Um, we should, but it doesn't happen sometimes. I love children. I don't have problem with children or people in general, but a lot of people just have kind of a hard time talking to children and being comfortable around children. So, get to know them, get to love them for who they are, show affection, and develop a great relationship with them. The next tip is find ways to experience real life together. A lot of times when we date, we jump into relationships and we're not really thinking about the children. We're thinking about our own issues or feelings. And I understand that, I've been there. But we really have to think about the overall picture when you have children and you're dating, and we're getting older in life, and a lot of single women have children, a lot of single men. So we want to make sure that you experience real life with your spouse, your boyfriend, fiance, or etc. The next tip is making parenting changes before you get married. You have to have boundaries before you seal that knot. You have to have conversations. You have to have great effective communication in going in. So you'll be clear on how you're going to parent before you get married. A lot of times we get married and then we want to do things all backwards, and it causes problems. It's easier to sit down, have a conversation, have clear cut boundaries before you get married. The next tip is don't allow the kids to pull on one versus the other. You are united front now. You're not single anymore, and you have to stay that way. Children would tear relationships apart if you let them, and they always find the weakest link. I did that as a child. Everybody does that. Your dad or your mom, and you bug them until you get what you want. But if you're united front parents, that can eliminate that. The next tip is have respect. Demand respect and have respect. You can't talk to children any kind of way and then expect them to respect you. It doesn't work like that. They're human beings too. And a lot of adults forget that. we pick on little people. I call them little people, and that's probably not the correct term, but they're people too. And we have to respect them because we know that these children and generation are totally different than we were growing up. So respect is definitely something that you have to go in with. The next and last tip is eliminate your expectations. You may give a lot of time, energy, and love, but you're in a different situation. It takes time to be a love, respect, and I believe you can be successful. I believe that with hard work, setting boundaries, love, God, and a lot of fun activities, your blended family can be amazing. If you have any questions or concerns, email me at Denise Young, Life Skills Coach. Follow me on IG at the underscore consultant underscore leave comments, and I will respond back. Thanks so much. Have a great day.